Look on the screen. We've all heard about it by now. He was murdered. What was it? It's been a while, but they've done some more checking. And yes, she is the OnlyFans model. Unfortunately, she stabbed her boyfriend. Allegedly, she said self-defense. However, new information has materialized, and she is being accused of his murder. Stabbed. So I'm sure you saw part A. Everybody's seen the fight in the elevator. Wow, so much for the submissive one. What's that song? No one knows what goes on behind closed doors. There are other reports out there that they had been getting into it so much and assuming that maybe she might be the aggressor. I mean, it's obvious in the elevator she was, but they had been getting into it so much, so many complaints that where they resided, the apartment complex had plans to evict them. So Becky, Miss OnlyFans, in that elevator, you don't have to worry about you. You pretty good at throwing those hands. My question is for him. And let's say also, I want to say this. Domestic violence is very serious. And I think in situations like this, if you were to look on the screen and just say, okay, knowing nothing about the two people, nothing about the behavior and all that, who would you think if someone were to say, hey, one of these on the screen, they're engaging in DV. So somebody's going to really end up getting hurt. Someone's going to get murked. More than likely, you're going to guess the woman. Because she's a female. She's smaller than he is. He's a man. And I think that's what's misleading. I think just like women, when they're in the DV situationships, they think, oh, I can handle it. It's not going to go that far. I got it. I know he gets mad. I can handle it. They think that. You have to think that, because if not, I can't see why you're still there. And then sometime it gets to a point when they realize, oh, I can't handle it. They try to make that escape and still end up meeting their fate, death. So this right here is a wake-up call to men who think, oh, I can handle her. I can handle her. Now, I've heard this old saying, the little ones, they got the quickness working for them. Oh, yeah. The little ones working with the quickness because they might be tiny. They know how to jump up and pop you. I've heard of one, she was jumping and popping, beating up on her man, and it was Becky. It could be anybody. So I think a lot of men, when they're in a DV situation, it's seen as feminine, so they don't want to say anything because they're embarrassed. They're embarrassed. Oh, I can't say anything. No one's going to believe me. I'm going to look weak, look simple. My thing is, it's a very, very easy solution. Leave. The way she was going upside his head in the elevator, that night, in my opinion, it should have been it. That should have been it. There is no calm down. I mean, she even grabbed him by his two little braids in the back. Really? Going upside it, those little skinny arms going upside his head. So I think a lot of men in situations like this, they think, oh, it's not going to get that bad. I can handle her. I'll calm her down. He may have thought that too, and look what happened. Stabbed to death. He's no longer here. He probably thought he could handle it. This goes to show you, male or female, DV is a serious, serious issue. And sometimes the person that's inflicting the pain, they are so wound up, so excited, they got the energy. You might be in a calm place. That person is already hyped up. They're already on 10. So when they strike, it gets out of control. Again, that on the elevator, I have to wonder to myself, why did you still stay there? You would have been safer going home to your family, your home. You would have been safer in a shelter if you had no place else to go in your car. At least you'll still be here and breathing. You're going to stick it out. Oh, she loved me. She just gets that way sometimes. Many woman has said that. And now this man, you can join the party. It's unfortunate. And it's not the kind of party you think. The Deep Six party. It's sad. Because that's where your partner has put you. That's where your partner has put you. A lot of people think, oh, it's not going to be me until guess what? Until it actually is. And then what? Oh, it's not going to get that far. It don't get that crazy. It's happened before. I can calm it down, and now you know. So much for being submissive and knowing her place. So easy to get along with. See, stuff like that, all these stereotypes about different women. There are stereotypes about black women. There are stereotypes about white women. And at the end of the day, people appeal. A lot of this BS that you're hearing, it is not true. Because who would think Miss OnlyFans, her little poses, her little cute dresses and all that, she doing her little thing. And from what I've gathered, she was also supporting them. Could be wrong. Let me know if you have some information. But this here, I got this. I'm sure looking at him, many of his comrades, maybe relatives, they probably thought, oh man, my goodness, you're from Africa, you're lucky. Oh, you got cute Becky men. Oh man, that's a queen. And that's in his head. Believe it or not, if a person has low self-esteem, sometimes their partner, especially if they feel that that person is better than they are, I kid you, that partner can sometimes validate them. Oh yeah. I don't care how a person looks on the inside. They may be in good shape and all that, know how to match up some clothes. That can validate them. Look on my arm. That's the validation. I've had men to tell me of different races. Some of the dads tell them, hey, I want you to get you a Becky. You know, they got a little success. I've heard that. Why is that? They don't say anything with money. They didn't say someone that's, equally competent on your level, just, you've done well, get you a Becky. Why? Because that tells you that man, his father has low self-esteem. So he's telling his son that to say, hey, son, I've accomplished something for us. This is what I've got. You've done well. I've invested in you. You get you a Becky. That, to me, that tells a lot what the father thinks about himself. And it's really sad when it's like, wow, his dad is married to a black woman. But this right here, oh, so submissive, so understanding. He was getting that chick off in the elevator, getting them off, and she's still coming again, pop, popping upside that head. Those were not licks of love, anger. She came in hot, hitting on the elevator. But oh no, the angry black woman, they're not murking you like Becky Boo, from what I can see. And I haven't run the stats, but from what I can see. So submissive. They know their place. Really? Yeah, she was real submissive with those fists. And it escalated into a stabbing. And he's no longer here. So just like he was able to, they fought, she really got the best of him in that elevator. And I'm sure he doesn't want to hurt her, so he's making sure that he kind of get her off her. He doesn't want to, wham. Let's be realistic. I kind of wanted, I said, wow, and I don't know the man, didn't know the man. If it was a black woman, I wonder if he would have pretty much, when it's a black woman, boy, they know how to go ahead and bring out that manly power. I thought about that. If a black woman had done that, what would he have done? If a black woman had done that, she might be laid out. Remember that sports guy? He and his wife. He knocked her one, but it's your preference. I get it. You want to proceed. You want her to stop beating on you, but you're willing to take those blows. You want to stop beating on you, so you try to get off you, but you want to make sure you handle Barbie just right. You don't want to, you don't want to really get with her. I get that. Why didn't he press charges? Did he press charges? I've seen a few reports. I have not seen one yet where he pressed charges. Why is that? Why? Maybe it's the person has the complexion for the protection. And now look. So this right here, in a lot of DV situations, it didn't have to be. But he decided to stay there like most DV people do. They think, oh, I can handle it. You think? And especially for men. Oh, it ain't going to get that bad. And look what happened. Oh, it got more than bad. It escalated. He lost his life. And for him and his family, that's what's sad. But yeah, I thought she was so submissive and understanding. All these stereotypes, people are people and they are who they are. Once they show you who they are, you might want to believe them. And that goes for men and women. So a many person who thinks, male or female, oh, my situation is not that bad. Oh, that DV is not that bad. You think so? I'm sure he thought so too. I'm sure he thought so too, and look what happened. So let me know what you guys think. In closing, I'm going to go ahead and do a little jingle because your girl here, she has made the list, Miss OnlyFans, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what's going to happen, with the trial, if it even gets that far. I'm kind of wondering if she's going to maybe try to, make a little deal. But that there, she said self-defense didn't work. It did not work for Miss OnlyFans. So let's go ahead and let's check this little jingle out. Miss OnlyFans. DV is really serious, people. Beware the girl on OnlyFans. She's good at throwing those hands. Her name is Courtney. Beware the girl on OnlyFans. She's good at throwing those hands. Listen, you better call the cops and pack your bag, or not you might get got. Don't let little Barbie Boo make a sad example of you. Beware the girl on OnlyFans. She's good at throwing those hands. Oh yeah. Beware the girl on OnlyFans. She's good at throwing those hands. Don't let little Barbie Boo make a bad example of you. Better call the cops. If not, you might get got. Beware the girl on OnlyFans. She's good at throwing those hands. Ah yeah. Beware the girl on OnlyFans. Courtney's good at throwing those hands. Don't let little Barbie Boo make a bad example of you. You better call the cops and pack your bag. If not, you might get got. Hey, hey, hey. Beware the girl on OnlyFans. She's good at throwing those hands. Beware the girl on OnlyFans. She's good at throwing those hands. Beware the girl on OnlyFans. She's good at throwing those hands. Beware the girl on OnlyFans. She's good at throwing those hands. I'm out.